It is hot out today. It's actually not too bad in the shade, but boy, it is just like blisteringly hot. Are you hot where you are? If you're not, congratulations, because it sure is hot here. What's up, VIPs? Welcome to the channel. And you know, I think when it's really hot, we have options, right? I mean, most of us anyway. We have an option to go in, to sit in front of the air conditioning or the fan or something like that and just cool off because we're like, oh, it's hot. I don't want to be miserable because it's really, really uncomfortable to sit out in the heat. Now, it's not so hot that I can't sit out here for a while. You know, it's not like so unbearable that I'm going to get a heat stroke in the first 2 minutes, but it is uncomfortable. And I think sight loss is oftentimes very uncomfortable. And most importantly, it creates uncomfortable moments. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. My name is Derek and I help people just like you to discover life after sight loss. Here we do product reviews, we talk life advice, encouragement, emotional support, relationships, technology, and so much more. So I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you don't miss another single video. Now, I'm using that word uncomfortable on purpose because again, it's not like it's awful and horrible. It just creates uncomfortable moments. So for example, let's say you're sitting watching a movie, okay? You're with your family, maybe you're in a theater, maybe you're at your home or whatever, and you're watching a movie and they're all laughing at things. And nowadays, if you have audio description, it's not too bad, but you know, maybe you're watching something that doesn't, and it just creates this uncomfortable moment because yeah, maybe you could get up close to the TV if you have some limited vision, but if you don't have a lot left, there's nothing you can do about it. When you're sitting out in the heat, you can go inside and, get a fan in front of you. But in that situation, there's nothing you can do, and it's very, very uncomfortable. There's other situations like that where there's not much we can really do. We just have to sort of accept it and be uncomfortable at different times. Now, I don't mean your life's uncomfortable. I just mean that certain times it creates uncomfortable moments. And I think the question is, what do we do about that? But sometimes there's just not anything to do. And it's not bad. It's not like, oh, I'm so comfortable all the time. It's just, you understand that that's going to happen. I think the best thing to do is maybe share that with somebody that you know that's close with you and say, hey, I feel uncomfortable in these moments, and have them understand so that if you're a little on edge, a little upset about something, and there's that situation like, oh, this makes sense, okay, I totally get that. And not only that, it helps that person sort of come into your world a little bit more. And so if you feel uncomfortable at different times, it's not a surprise at all. I mean, it's totally understandable because sight loss and other things like that create those uncomfortable moments. So I want to just encourage you today that if you're experiencing something like sitting out in the heat and you can't go back in the house, that can be uncomfortable. Or if you're experiencing something like sitting and watching a movie, that can be uncomfortable. And again, it doesn't mean you don't sit and watch movies anymore. And it doesn't mean you don't go outside and enjoy the weather, even if it is a little bit hot, and somewhat uncomfortable. So my question for you is this. Do you ever have uncomfortable moments? Do you ever sit and watch a TV show and you're a little uncomfortable? Do you ever go to somewhere and it's very visual and you're a little uncomfortable? Do you have those uncomfortable moments? I'm not talking about horrible moments. I'm talking about uncomfortable moments. You have those, and how do you deal with it? I'd love to hear about it, and I know others would as well, so let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you liked today's video, make sure to show your support by hitting that thumbs up button and sharing it out with somebody that you know. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that big red button and turn on notifications so you'll stay up to date with all my latest content, which comes out every Monday and Thursday. Thanks again for watching wherever you are, and until next time, remember that sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from LifeAfterSightLoss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.